Donut Castanet here, experience sergeant, expert life coach, recovery coach, and intervention professional. I wanted to show you this drawing that was given to me as a gift by a patient, a psychiatric patient from San Antonio State Hospital. He's an extremely talented artist. This is done on a handkerchief. I actually framed it and I'm saving it for the rest of my life. It's not for sale. I'm never going to sell it. It's in my book, Chest Perception, Mindset is Everything, which I sell on Amazon. Just a copy, an image of it. But this is what it looks like. And this guy was probably, obviously, involved in some joy activity, probably, or it's just artistic, and he just wanted to display, his perception on how sometimes young individuals, young girls, or even kids out there, this young, school-age looking girl, looking like she's addicted to drugs, crack, meth, heroin, needles, all sorts of stuff. So there's money involved, cigarettes, heroin, pills, Xanax, I guess baking soda, which is how they made crack cocaine, I believe, something like that, a crack pipe, $100 bills, marijuana, blunts, all sorts of different little baggies full of whatever, heroin or methamphetamine, whatever, and, ways to inject pills, needles, and things like that. A candle to, melt the heroin on a spoon. As you see, the spoon on the bottom is all twisted up, just a artistic style. So I'll bring it a little closer so you can see some detail. And the candle at the bottom with the spoon, burning the heroin or whatever it is so they can inject it. Some Oxycontin pills and $100 bills and crack pipes and all that. It's pretty intense. Now, this took days and days and days. I don't know, maybe like a couple weeks actually. Drawn on a handkerchief, which is very incredible talent to be able to do that. They put, some people put like sugar and water on it to stiffen the handkerchief so they could draw on it easier so it doesn't wrinkle. And you gotta, perform certain things to it. And it has not changed color. It was done professionally, but in a psych ward, you're limited to what kind of, equipment or, items you can use, right? Chemicals and stuff like that. So this was done with basically just colored pencils and, a pen mainly, and a handkerchief, some milk, some sugar, and some water to stiffen the handkerchief. And I guess to me that's worth millions of dollars. Okay, I gifted the guy. I paid him a few $100s for it, which is worth a lot more than that, because if you compare it to like Jackson Pollock paintings, Jackson Pollock, if you know who he is, very famous. His paintings sell for millions and millions, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. For original paintings, and they're just basically oil splashes, oil drip paintings, and like splashes of paintings. And one's called Convergence, Jackson Pollock's Convergence. Other ones that just have different splash styles and different colors and stuff like that, millions of dollars. It doesn't like actually show anything. It's just your imagination. You have to try to make it make sense, but it really doesn't. This, on the other hand, this is a lot of talent. Maybe one day it'll be worth a lot, right? So this is the original. The guy can obviously make more and more like it, probably. I don't know if I have the only one in the world, maybe. But he wanted me to have the only one in the world. I gave him, what he needed, the stencils and all that. I gave him those back so he can replicate it. Is he going to? I don't know. It took him so long and so difficult. He's a psych patient, diagnosed with bipolar disorder, possibly involved in drugs, a drug addict. You could tell with that kind of art on a handkerchief, he's done some time, some prison time, something like that. But he's on the outside trying to make money as a tattoo artist with his skill level. The doctors wouldn't help him. He couldn't get on disability, none of that. He's having to work. So he takes some medication for whatever they diagnosed him with. They thought he was just a drug addict. I don't even think they were trying to help him. But he's extremely talented, and he's very smart and intelligent. And that's just to show. I wanted to just this is the message I'm saying. The message I'm saying is that even psych patients have their worth and value. Some psych patients, you have to figure out what it is. Some psych patients are mentally handicapped, but they still have worth and value. Sometimes they're kind. They can just say a kind word, open the door open for you. They might share some food with you, something like that. Like, even mentally handicapped people have value, and their families love them. And bipolar people have their unique talents, and they get different ideas, or they're talented artists, as you can see here. And I'm trying to find my niche and my specialty. Maybe it'll be like something with accounting, bookkeeping, something like that, or different, you know, selling things I could find, you know, for decent value. Like my books, I sell my books on Amazon and trying to make donations to charities around the world, to plant trees around the world as well. And that's what I'm trying to do with my time, my expertise, my value, my knowledge, and my experience. And that's all I wanted to show you today. If you found that painting at all intriguing, you know, there's more like it. Check out some of my books, check out my art books. Some of that's generated, you know, with, you know, just computer AI, but this one was obviously hand drawn on a handkerchief. AI cannot do that, not yet anyway, I don't believe. But, you know, check it out. Check out my Amazon page. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Once again, I'm Castaneda. Out. Take care.